Call Jersey Central at 732-545-9282. Toll free at 888-545-9282. Watch Jersey Central live online at WCTCAM.com or listen on your smartphone with the iHeartRadio or TuneIn apps. Connect with WCTC on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube by searching 1450 WCTC. And now back to Jersey's Morning Show, Jersey Central with Bert Barron.
7:37 back on Jersey Central on the new Talk Radio WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It's Bert Barron. Great to have you here. Our contest coming up just a little bit. We'll give you some chances tickets to win Joan Baez. She's going to be at the Wellmont Theater in Montclair this Saturday. And the Rocky Horror Picture Show will be shown at the State Theater, New Brunswick on Friday, October 28th. Someone's going to win 2 tickets to each event a little bit later on this morning. To the Jersey Central Newsmaker Hotline we go. We get together every Tuesday morning for a feature that's called What's It Worth? So let's welcome in the president of National Estate Jewelers, Barry Blank, who is back with us this morning on WCTC. Good morning, Barry. How are you today?
Good morning, Bert. I am wonderful. I love sleeping with the windows open, you know?
Yeah, that's okay, right? Nice and cool stuff. But thanks for being here. A couple quick things before we jump in and talk about today's topic. Last Tuesday, the conversation that we had about wills and estates and if someone dies and are in possession of all these beautiful collectibles and valuables, I got such great feedback from that piece, Barry. I want to thank you. I got so many emails after the show that day.
Wow.
It was just really, really terrific information, so I want to thank you so much for sharing that. And also, real excited that you're going to be joining us once again at our Health and Wealth Forum coming up on October 29th. Your topic will be finding the hidden treasures in your jewelry box and what your valuables are really worth. So thank you for coming out for our Health and Wealth Forum on the 29th. It's going to be great to have you back there.
And everybody should really come to that event because of the topic of this morning. I mean, if you think about my topic was, did you get my email, by the way?
I did, and we're going to talk about how when you snoop around at garage sales and estate sales or flea markets, you could find something very valuable. Is that true?
So this is true, and this is the whole thing about finding hidden value in your jewelry box. You don't want to be one of these people at a garage sale or flea market that puts out all their jewelry thinking it's all costume and has no clue as to how much gold is in there. So I have clients who come to me with boxes of gold jewelry they find at garage sales, flea markets, even auction box lots, that people just miss them. You know, it's kind of amazing. So, you know, I don't want my clients to set up at a tag sale and give their things away. But I got to tell you, if you are a hunter, if you really want to find things, you know, you see these shows on TV, Storage Wars. People really, really, really do find things in these storage chests, coin collections, Cartier watches, diamonds, gold. Not that often, because most of the time the warehouses that are left behind are not much in there, but there are things in there.
You're right. These reality shows at the storage places, as soon as they slide open that door, people go crazy just grabbing things because you never know what's in there, right?
Right, that's true. So what I do, what I have is I have a number of people that just get up early every Thursday, Friday, Saturday mornings in good weather, and sometimes in bad weather, and they go around from tag sale. And they actually call people. You have any jewelry to sell?
Wow.
Now what they do is they go and they say, well, how much for the whole table of jewelry? You know, and
it's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Many years ago, I went to a tag sale, and I said to the person running the sale, I said, "Hey, what's that?" I said, "Oh, that's a chain." I said, "How much?" I said, "Like $19 or $12." You know, it just looked good to me. It had like $1,000 in gold in it, and it was at the end of a day, and everybody in the world had looked at it.
Wow.
So you never know.
True.
You know.
You never know. Wow. And oftentimes, sometimes things can be mismarked. Like sometimes things will be marked as being gold, and there's no gold. Is that true?
Yeah, that's very true. Unfortunately,
wow. Who's doing
very,
that?
very true. I was in Manhattan in a jewelry exchange once, and I heard this guy walk up to an engraver. He says to the engraver, "My daughter's 14 years old, and her name is Kathy. Can you just engrave her age and first initial on there? You know, 14K." So I said, I really heard it. I couldn't believe it. Of course, the guy said no, but
right.
But you know, I see gold. I see I see a lot of gold-looking jewelry marked 14, 18 karat. I see watches that are marked Omega that are obviously fake. And you got to really be careful because if you go online today, you'll see anything replica. So be really, really careful. And just because something looks right doesn't mean it is. But it's really interesting to shop and it's a hunt. So people do this.
Yeah, it's typical buyer beware, I think, Barry, where something looks too good to be true, it probably is. And like you mentioned about the replica watches, when you should be able to, at least on the level, just based upon what the price is, be able to know if something's fake or not. But it's amazing what people will fall for.
Well, when you're buying a $10,000 or $20,000 Rolex watch for $200.
Yeah, right.
And what I scratch my head at is when you go on these sites, because I do it for research, for market research, to see how fakes are made.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there is no contact address because it's illegal to print something, to make something that's not authentic, and whereas duplication or copies is some form of flattery, this is highly illegal and it will get you in jail.
Yeah.
So don't ever try to sell an authentic thing as a fake as an authentic.
That would be a red flag right there. If I wasn't 100% sure who the source of this item was, that would tell me right there. It'd be don't walk, be run in the other direction. That's for sure.
Right.
Don't forget today, every day, every Tuesday at National Estate Jewelers, evaluating purchases before they make you an offer, as they always do, for free. Those free verbal evaluations. And if you have some old jewelry, diamonds, watches, or coins to sell, bring it all in while they hold is still above $1,200 an ounce for gold. It went down just a little bit this week, Barry. Is that right?
A little bit. It went down almost $100 an ounce. And then people say to me, well, I'm going to wait till it goes back up. Yeah, that's up to you. I'm not an investment advisor, but I got to tell you, gold for the history up until 2010, 2011 was under $1,000 an ounce. So this is an unbelievable high still, but nobody knows if it's going down another $100, $200, $300, $400. And I'll say on the opposite, nobody knows if it's going up. But I don't bank on it after all my experience in National Estate. We're there for 17 years, and nobody knows. The experts, nobody knows where it's going. So I say, you know what you have today. Don't wait. I just bought what is it, $15,000 worth of gold from one person a week ago.
Wow.
And we locked it in from a refiner. If that would have gone, if he would have waited to this week, it would have been like $1,500 less.
Right. Yeah, so timing is everything, Barry, just like everything else, right? Yeah.
It is.
Of course, National Estate Jewelers, Route 18 in East Brunswick, and stop by and see Barry and his great staff. And, of course, every Tuesday, the free verbal evaluation days. So bring in your thing. So, Barry, if somebody has a lot of things, is it better if they call ahead and just line up one of your people for a little bit of time?
It's always a good idea to have an appointment. Not required.
Okay.
We usually have two buyers, one of them being myself, usually on premises. And we're right next to FedEx on Route 18 on the northbound side just before the Turnpike.
Good stuff. Well, Barry, thanks for being on What's It Worth, and we'll do this again next Tuesday, all right?
All right. Take care.
Have a great day. Thank you. All right, Barry Blank, National Estate Jeweler.